This is part 2 of another video I just recorded. If you know how to muscle test, if you don't, comment below, because I can connect you with a training to learn how to muscle test. But if you already know how to dowse, muscle test, or sway test, try muscle testing on the statement: when I expand into spirit at a deeper level, I stay connected and grounded in my body. So you say it as a statement, and then you see if your body says yes or no to that. And if it's a no, there is a reversal to staying in the body, that connected and grounded and anchored in the body while expanding. And that is causing probably a lot of issues for you. Maybe a split between your body and your intuition and your connection to spirit, but also potentially when you're then doing energy work, facilitating any kind of transformation work, you might get drained, because if you start leaving your body when you're doing that, you will lose your vital life force energy. When we leave our body from a shamanic perspective, that is when we start losing power. And if we're not fully inhabiting the body, then other energies can come in, whether it's entities or simply we absorb energies from other people. It can be neutral, it doesn't have to be negative, but it will start draining our energy. That's why we feel tired and exhausted after facilitating sessions for people. And especially if you're a therapist doing talking therapy and you're not aware of this other dimension that is still part of your world, even if you're not explicitly working with energy, you will likely be getting drained. So comment below if this is you, or if you want help with this. This is exactly the kind of thing I've had to learn through my own trial and error experience how to deal with, and I help others with in my training program and in general supervision with therapists. So going back to my point about this false matrix that I talk about in the first video before this, catch it on my feed, about how there is a false grid that has caused us to disconnect the higher chakras from the lower chakras. So when you're expanding into the higher chakras, you might start losing connection with your body. So after you've muscle tested it, then receive this activation now. I'm going to run the reality recoding for me and all of us. So you're going to see me live doing this process for myself. Recode reality so we dismantle and desynchronize the old false matrix, and we can stay grounded and anchored in our body and in this 3D realm while expanding to greater dimensional levels of our spirit nature. So this integration of spirit with the earth. So we're going to get the reality recoding activation to clear any interference on this, and then to call on parts of our energy to come back into the body. Source, if there's any other activation that needs to be run now for me and anyone else watching this at any point in time, do it now. So just give yourself permission to receive this now.